All right, so real quick, this video is just going to explain a couple of things you need to check when adding in a video into Propresenter. Just a couple things to go over to make sure it's going to perform the way we want it to perform. If it's a special video, a bumper, service opener, anything like that, anything that's not a motion background. So in this example, we have a bumper element already here. It's already dropped into the playlist, but it's not the right video. We were originally going to use a promo clip as the bumper, and we actually got a bumper created last minute. So we want to replace the video that's in there with a video that is in Dropbox. So the first thing we need to do, obviously the Propresenter is fired up, the computer is booted up, Dropbox is synced. See, it says up to date. So we want to go down here to the Finder and then navigate to where the video is. In this case, this is January 3rd. It's the bumper we're looking for, so it's in the bumper folder. And you'll see this is the original video. That's the promo for the 100-day challenge. Oops, go back to bumper. We're looking for this file, which is named week 1 bumper. That's the name of it. So we just take this and drag it in, let go, and now you see the thumbnail change to the video. Now, two things we want to check. One is we need to go into the media properties. So if you right-click on the thumbnail and go to media properties, this dialog comes up, and we want to go. There's these 3 buttons here. If we go to the properties button, let me see, get a little closer, and then go where it says behavior, we want to change this to stop. If we left it on loop, when it gets to the end of the video, it will loop back to the beginning. That is what we want it to do if it's a motion background. But for this, we want the bumper to stop at the end. So we just change the behavior to stop, and then just hit the X button. And then if we click on this, I don't have the sound system on, but you can see the audio meters it's playing. So now it's playing. This clip is about 30 seconds long. And so if I just scrub ahead here, and boom, it stops. The other thing we need to check is with bumpers, I have an auto advance or a go to next timer embedded into this queue. And we see that by this little clock icon, and then the actual time is right there. So there were 80 seconds for the original video clip that was in here. It was the promo video that we were originally using. Since this one is much shorter, this is only 30 seconds, and you can see that right here at this number right here. So it's 29 seconds and 3 frames, I believe. So if we right-click on this, and we go to next timer, this dialog will come up, and it's displaying what it's set to. We want to change that to, we'll do 29 seconds. Just hit done. So now what will happen is if we click this, it'll start to play. And you know that there's a timer on it as well as for what is running, because you can see this little red X. If you wanted to cancel the go to next timer, you can just hit that red X, and then it will not auto advance. It will just do whatever it's doing. We'll get to the end of the video. If it's a picture with a go to next cue on it, it will just sit there. But so this is running 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and it should auto advance. There you go, right into the title slide of the sermon. So that is the process for how we essentially auto advance from the bumper into the message segment of our services. So if you follow this process when adding a new video clip, that's the process that you'll need. It works for any video. It doesn't have to be the bumper. It doesn't have to have that go to next timer on it. That's just because in this case we're using it as a bumper, but if it was a special video element, say in the message somewhere, so like say this was a video, we didn't want it to auto advance to the next slide, we just wouldn't put the go to next timer on it, but we would still drag the clip in and then go to the properties and make sure it's set to stop for the behavior option and not loop. So yeah, that should be it.